Alright, it's time to start Genius Invocation TCG. Let's see this card game. I've been putting it off for a week. It's been out for a week. They didn't fix anything. They didn't break anything. I have no idea how this game plays in any capacity. Let's fuck it up.
So, Sucrose, the package you mentioned that you received before, it's not dangerous, is it?
Motherfucking bomb she's got on that bitch.
You need to be careful when you're opening packages. I once had a friend mail me some research materials, and all the bouncing around in transit caused a reaction.
Hey, built an anthrax
Once I
bomb.
opened it, it let out a stench that could wake the dead. If your package contains anything like that, then maybe you should check with Albedo first and see what he thinks.
No, this package didn't contain any hazardous materials.
Timaeus! Sucrose! What are you two chatting about?
Mailing pipe bombs.
Oh, hey, you two. We're just talking about a strange package that Sucrose received recently.
A strange package?
Yes, I believe it's from a Sumeru scholar who came here to study in Mondstadt. It's most likely a thank you gift for collaborating on some research
Smear
together.
researcher give you his strange package?
A package from an academia scholar? Oh, then there could be anything inside.
There wasn't anything dangerous inside, just a bunch of strange cards.
Bro,
I
TCG.
think I've seen Timaeus with some similar looking cards before, so I came to ask him about what they might be.
You've seen me with some cards? Maybe those were the testing cards used for distinguishing reagents.
No, they didn't look like test cards. Here, have a look.
Bro, it's Sucrose.
Oh, you meant these? Huh. Sucrose, have you really never seen these before?
Must have shut him.
No, never. Recently, I've been spending all my time up in the mountains working on cultivating pentatonic sweet flowers.
Hmm?
Why? Is this an area of research that has started trending in the alchemical community during my absence?
Trending everywhere.
You could definitely say that it's trending, but not as an area of research. It's a card game that's been getting really popular these days. It's called Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invokation TCG!
Genius. What now, bro? First time I've heard of it before. GI, get it? Because Genshin Impact, so they went for GI TCG. Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it?
Genius Invocation
Stupid.
TCG! Haven't you heard of it before?
Is this a commercial? Why is everyone saying it?
Apparently, it's a game that was invented by a scholar in the academia. People from all over are playing it now.
The tree's a billionaire.
That's right. The game's been catching on lately. The Yae publishing house in Inazuma has even published a series of light novels based on the
What?
game.
Publishing
The
house?
story is really good.
The Yae Publishing House? Yae. Bruh. Come on, man. At least get him to read the line.
It starts with a young guy in Sumeru who finds an ancient casket of tomes in the attic. He opens it and discovers that the soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King has been captured inside. It turns out that the Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy, who battled an opponent named the Ibis King. During the match, the Crocodile King fell prey to his opponent's scheme and was sealed away in the casket of tomes. After being unexpectedly released by the kid, the Crocodile King possesses him and helps him to gradually climb the ranks and become a legendary TCG player.
I could have swore I've heard that before.
Timaeus.
Huh? What's wrong, Sucrose? If you're interested in how the story plays out, I can lend you the novels.
What's the name of this kid?
No. I was
starts with a
just
Y?
thinking about that time you requested an extension on your progress report deadline, citing personal reasons for the delay.
Well, I did go through a phase recently where I wasn't putting enough focus on my work, but it's under control now. I've committed to not even touch Genius Invocation TCG until I've made enough progress in my research.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Damn.
Oh? Why's that?
Game sounds
Well-
fun.
Since it's a gift from a researcher I've collaborated with, I thought that I should at least try to learn the rules. That way, I could say that I at least tried to appreciate his gift.
Oh, right! And since it's a game from Sumeru, who knows? playing it might even make you smarter.
Damn, bro, he desperately need you to play that game. Yeah, you roasting the fuck out of Paimon. If you want to play it, just say it, kid.
Okay, fine. Paimon's curious and would like to give it a try. Please? Although,
Since you said please.
it seems like we can't learn how to play it anytime soon, because Timaeus has given up for a while.
Bro, this game's super popular. Anyone can play
Well,
this shit.
research is my priority, you know.
How do you know?
But if you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, then I'd actually suggest you go to the Cat's Tail.
The cat's now. It's Margaret. I don't know.
Yep, that's the place. It's where everyone in the community goes to play when they have time. They gather there, trade cards, and they're very welcoming to new players. Trying to learn the rules can be intimidating at first, but it's a lot of fun once you get the hang of it.
Understood. Traveler, Paimon, let's go to the Cat's Tail and try asking around. To be honest, hearing Timaeus talking about the game has also piqued my curiosity.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going!
Let's go! Battlefield of Dice, Cats and Cards. Alright. To the Cat's Tail we go. It's our first time at the Cat's Tail. Does that cat have a hat? Ain't no way, bro.
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise.
How do you know us?
Oh, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it?
She comes.
I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much Mora you offer.
Biona fur. I didn't say that.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about last time.
What research project?
Sucrose, what kind of experiment were you trying to do with the cat's tail?
Oh, I just wanted to test out some hypotheses, and I needed some materials. But, we can talk about that later. Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invokation TCG.
Is there a vision off-center? Anyone knows that?
Ah, Genius Invocation TCG. We were just talking about that game. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated staff to serve the new customers? Speaking of which, I believe you've already met.
Met who?
Who?
You know, Prince. This is the Cat's Tail after
Oh.
all, so I thought having a cat take care of our new customers would be quite a nice touch.
Can this thing talk? We've been talking cats before. No, it doesn't. Dual Saint of Cats.
Allow me to interpret.
Dual Saint's right hand.
Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves dueling with cards
What is that
as
big-ass
TCG
box?
players.
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet.
No, you haven't.
This is Prince and Shuyan. They will be in charge of taking care of our
Shuyan?
TCG players.
Ah, I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player of all, is capable of providing valuable guidance to our new players.
Cat plays the game.
The average player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play, and he has no choice but to rely on me to communicate with everyone. I am merely Prince's lowly assistant, that's all.
Okay.
Wow, another guy who can understand animals!
Not too many of them.
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only Prince? He is special and the only one of his kind. Such a remark is an insult to Prince.
It's a cat. There's plenty of cats.
What's that? Shu Yen. In the eyes of the common folk, I look no different than any other ordinary cat. It's a natural mistake to make, and you shouldn't overreact. Ah, understood.
Uh-huh.
I do apologize.
It seems he really is capable of communicating with the cat. Could this be the result of some modification to the language center of his brain?
You might have cat bloodline, like how Goro can talk to dogs. Does that mean Diona can talk to cats? Yeah, she can, right? I don't remember that happening in her main story, like her hangout.
Seriously, how can he get all of that from a simple meow?
Brain aneurysm. Always get the God Emperor in his fucking head. Dark Tide gameplay.
Yes, it was the sacred duels of Genius Invocation TCG that formed and cemented our bonds of mutual understanding.
Psychers infest
It's
every
my
universe.
firm belief that by simply playing the game, players can develop a deep...
That's cool.
So, playing Genius Invokation TCG fosters some sort of a telepathic link between players?
Well, not really. It's like chess.
Somehow Paimon doubts that.
Uh-huh. Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about Genius Invocation TCG, then please ask Shuyan, who will ask Prince.
That's who you hired?
Though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you and walk you through all the rules.
What does that mean, bro? It's time for my daily walk.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his opponent's sword, so too can I, as a TCG master, predict my opponent's every play.
Ugh.
It would be improper to pit a newcomer to the art of the card against one such as myself, and I must therefore politely decline. That's what Prince said.
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine, then Prince doesn't have to. We'll play you instead.
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty card master Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to hold the cards and not to play them. I will never play another match of my own again.
Yeah, that cat's hands really can't hold the cards, can they?
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative. How about this? Diona!
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is it? I'm pretty busy over here, you know.
You're a damn bartender. She still sounds like a
Why
fucking
is it that every
40-year-old
player that sets
wine
foot here
mom.
to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink?
She does not sound like a child.
Don't they have any clue that the key to playing a game is the ability to think straight? Seriously, games and drinks don't mix. Don't they get that? Nah.
What can I say? As the tavern owner, I can't help but feel happy to hear this. Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So why not come over here and teach these customers the rules of Genius Invocation?
Ha! Yeah, what kind of break is that?
That really isn't
I'd
a
rather
break.
not.
She's damn right.
Oh.
How about you work
Why
on
are
your
we
break?
letting all these loafers come in here to play Genius Invocation TCG anyway? All it does is encourage more people to come to the bar for a drink. You know, if drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon Mondstadt's alcohol industry is gonna reach new heights.
That's gonna be your job to destroy it.
Huh. Looks like my first step in destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry should be stamping out the spread of Genius Invocation TCG.
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself, a clear mind is necessary to win. Soon, their thirst for victory will overcome their thirst for alcohol. Prince speaks the truth, Diona. Not only is the spread of Genius Invocation TCG no obstacle to your goal of destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry, it could even support you in this endeavor.
Could it really?
Sure,
No.
why not? Alrighty then, our two customers are waiting to learn. Shuyan, let's put you on drink mixing duty for now.
But Shu Yan is destined for a far greater purpose.
Shuyan, drink mixing, now.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. We'll need some space to learn. Let's go to that empty table over there.
Oh boy. These characters are subhumans. Alright, literally. They're not even human.
Okay, let's go through the rules. First things first. You'll be needing your deck, so place that on the table.
Deck?
Yes? You should have built a deck. You know, a set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to play the game.
No.
What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards.
You don't got a practice deck?
Yeah, we need a practice deck. Can't you just let us use one?
No.
There's no such thing.
Ugh.
Okay, let me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, that reminds me! A few days ago when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter. Maybe you could use those for now.
Maybe.
Are you sure that's okay?
No, but who cares?
It's already been a few days and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Maybe he left them here on purpose.
Thanks, Yugi.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. Yeah, not because I like to play the game or anything. Please.
Pink cat.
Alright, so now we have 2 character cards. That's everything we need, right?
Now I need dice.
Yep. So, are you ready to start?
No.
All right, then let's begin.
Basics. Cards, character cards, and attack types.
Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Pew, pew, pew! Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, victory shall be yours!
Roger.
Now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
Okay. Ceremonial Blade Work, Frost Nog, Glacial Waltz. Bro, you already know Pyro fucking... Oh, fuck you, game.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Okay.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice at the start of every round.
Okay. God damn, bro. Motherfucker hitting the doggy.
These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions.
Confirm.
Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where the real game starts.
Yeah.
During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions.
Okay.
Of course, the most common action is to use character skills.
Alright. Well, get fucky wucky, bro.
Not bad. You just made your first attack.
Okay.
During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves.
Alright.
After you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's their turn to attack.
Roger.
And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it's our turn again.
When do we roll the dice again? We're going again?
Now, these are Omni-Element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type.
Roger.
So, we're gonna use them to pay for the pyro dice needed for this skill. Go on, give it a try.
Roger. Oh my god, we killed him today.
That was pretty good. That's one opponent down for the count. Bam! But the game has only just begun. Remember? You have to defeat all opponents to...
I got it. We don't need to listen to her full fucking spiel, bro. Ow.
As much as we'd like to attack again, seems like we've run out of usable dice.
Roger.
In that case, let's end this round.
Ending.
After you end round, you won't be able to do anything else this round. And once everyone chooses end round, we can move on to the next round.
End round. Okay, so that's how it works, rounds.
All right, here we are, a fresh new round. Woohoo!
Well, you can get fucked then by the dice rolls.
And a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again. That's how we're gonna get the elemental energy
Well,
we need
you could
after all.
actually end up not getting a single fucking move. Your teammate, your enemy could get like 400. How many games are like that where you end up not being able to do anything?
That's some terrible luck. Well, there's no way we'll be able to use Diluc's skill now. But don't worry, situations like these are why we have the option to Reroll! Once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't like and reroll them.
Run that back. Because that shit was horrible. Well, it's better than nothing.
When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round,
Okay.
this means that since you finished first.
Okay.
Alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about each time you use a skill. Your character will gain 1 energy.
Okay.
Once D-Luke's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst. Never mind. Let's start with the normal. D-Luke's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type. In any case,
Damn. Burst ready. Just like elemental skills and 1 times grab. Okay. Yeah, that thing's 1 times with its burst.
now we have 3 energy plus. We have enough pyro elemental dice left. It's time to use.
Sayonara, nigga. Bro, I'm gonna get to see his burst. Yeah, bro, I won. Oh my god. Okay. Switching characters and elemental reactions. Okay. You attack first.
In an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use multiple character cards to form a party. Next up, it's time for your second character card, Kaya, to take the stage.
The nigga Kaya. Wait, I can't say that. That's brown. Like me.
Oh, it seems like any move by Kaya is gonna cost quite a lot of cryo dice.
Why would that? Boom, all cry.
When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target to be affected by cryo.
No, really?
Freeze!
Good! Now our opponent is affected by cryo. This is a good time to learn about elemental reactions.
Learning.
Different types of elemental damage affect enemies with different elements. When a character is affected by certain elemental combos, an elemental reaction will be triggered.
Yeah.
At the moment, your opponent is affected by cryo. Oh, that reminds me. Both sides must have 1 active character, while others are considered standby characters. Normally, we can only use the active character skills. Now, if we want to use the skills of our standby character, we'll have to switch. In this case, we'll have to switch to D-Luke in order to use his skills. You can spend 1 elemental die of any kind to switch a standby character to the active character.
Okay.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Switching characters is an action, just like using a skill. So once it's done,
Okay. So it takes a turn to switch characters.
most skills can only target the active character. As you can see, your opponent just attacked D-Luke.
Yes.
Alright then, now that D-Luke is our Because the opponent is already affected by cryo, dealing pyro damage triggers the melt elemental reaction. When triggered, melt increases this will allow you to deal loads of damage in 1 go.
Yeah, this elemental system's pretty cool. Oh, giving just like the base game. Oh, easy. I'm basically a god. Alright. Action cards and support effects.
Alright.
Primal.
Next up, let's learn how to use card types other than character cards. These cards are all known as action cards.
These are spells or traps.
Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting hand.
Alright, well. Yeah, I didn't even have to click the roll button. a lot of dungeons.
Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack.
Guess we have to reroll them all. Let's see, are we still gonna get fucked? Looks like it.
Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice even after that reroll?
Yeah.
Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, we can still attack. We just need to put the don't underestimate action cards.
Yeah.
They can grant all kinds of support and buffs. So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol?
Yeah.
Yeah. That means you'll need to play elemental dice of the same type.
Oh.
Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are much more lenient. You can spend any kind of elemental dice.
That's any. So what color is white?
We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though.
Okay. Oh, they were already equipped. Okay. Fuck this game, right?
So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action.
Okay.
Simply put, you can continue to act
Okay,
even
action
at
cards
what
don't
weight.
cost.
Diluc's elemental skill costs 3 pyro dice, and right now, well, not a problem. This is where we can use a more advanced mechanic note. By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die into the element of your current active character. And this card isn't useful right now. So, sometimes you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental dice you wanted. Oh well. Moving on. In Genius Invocation TCG, keeping up a constant flow of combat is much more important than the number of cards you have. In this case, well, let's just take all these useless cards and use them for elemental tuning. Just like playing cards from your hand. Come on, hurry up!
Okay. I hate that it auto-selects the fucking dice. It's like I asked you to, don't do it.
Well, would you look at that? Finally, we now have enough elemental dice to use Searing Onslaught. Because you have the White Iron Greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will deal 1 extra damage!
Damn, D-Luke insta-kill. New meta discovered. There's not much to comment on. It's fucking tutorial where I can't say anything. What's next? Intent and final test.
Now comes the final part. Hoo-yeah! In a real
That's not what
match,
she said.
you can make adjustments to your initial hand. At this time,
Alice.
we can select
Good
any
as
number
much.
of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile, and then draw the same number of new cards. What?
God, the dialogue. Oh.
Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players have to select their starting active character at the same time. Oh boy, this one, let's see how you do this time. Remember, start by selecting your initial starting character.
Start with Kyle.
This will be interesting.
See if we can't get some cryo. Oh! Okay.
Hey, look at you! You sure are getting the hang of these rolls. Now let me teach you. You can preview your opponent's actions. I mean, that is to say, you can read their intent. Check it out. So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round.
Okay.
All your opponent's intended actions for the round will be listed here. Reference this to come up with effective well then, that's the end of the
Oh, but did she race us the end of the I mean, I guess she's tutoring us. What are these cards? I don't even know what these cards do. Okay. Broken Rhymes Echo. When a character uses a skill or equips a talent, spend one less cryo die per round. Character deals 1 damage. Only sword characters. Convert the elemental dice to spend. Wait. Convert the elemental dice spent to 2 Omni die. Oh, that's how Paimon works. Thanks, Paimon. The character deals +1 damage, only Claymore. No. I took the Paimon card, right? I got plenty. And this one was 1 less cryo. Right, you have to sacrifice, right. Oh, there's no, let's see. Okay, yeah, it's canceled. Right, you have to sacrifice 2 elemental type cards. Alright, let's open up. Glacial Wall. So. Jesus, bro. There's one after you switch characters. Do we even have enough to even do that? Insufficient energy. What 2 elements is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 whats? Alright, well, let's open up with what we have. Okay, the auto does it for you. Okay.
Free.
So I get used to the game. You bitch. I wonder. Should I hit that D-Luke switch? Yes, we will. That's what we'll do advanced tactics as.
Let's go.
We'll hit him with that cry. We'll get him with that fucking melt. Oh, interesting. They don't have a chance. Can't do anything because we need all our abilities. God damn! It continues. I got one left? That's I can't do anything. Unless I use one of these. It's still all required too. We're done.
Wait. There's one more thing I almost forgot. Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action cards pile.
Really?
Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action cards to win.
This is some ass, bro. Oh, you can see my gotcha luck in action, bro. Oh my god. You bastard. What does these cards do? The character uses a skill or talent with pyro die 1 less. Oh, that's the same element, right. That might have just fucked me, didn't it? Oh my god, did I just fuck myself doing that? Because I threw away the card. Actually, we'll be able to attack twice, won't we? No, we won't be able to attack twice, but we'll be able to hit him again. Just the extra damage. We'll basically kill him in 1 move. Let's see what this thing's ult is, bro. Oh, it's over for him. Never mind. Yeah, well, now you suck. Genius highly valued card. Blah, 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 blah. Roll phase. Okay, we went through all this. I guess it has to tell you again so you can fucking see it anytime you play the game. Yes, yes, we got it, bro. We got it.
Alright, cool. Those are the basics. Did you get all that?
Yeah.
What we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck for each challenge.
Huh.
But the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on any of those rowdy booze hounds.
All right.
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp, I think I understand the basic premise of the game now.
Yes.
That was quite the detailed explanation.
God damn,
I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
What? Oh, when did you get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
Wow, what? Oh,
You have slow reactions. Wait, are you copying me? Shut up.
damn.
Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery.
Is it?
I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Margaret.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might still catch up with her.
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
Looks like you.
Wait, this card? It's Diluc's character card!
I didn't get my rights for that.
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG, seeing this particular card is a first for me.
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Oh? And what sort of a customer was he?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away. Never seen him around here before.
Okay.
Eye patch, you say?
Lovely. No eye patch, light complexion, carefree drinker. Okay, so Kyle, listen.
I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it away. Sorry, guard captain.
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble over it.
Yeah,
So, what about the Diluc character card?
it's you, bro. How's that work?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image on it.
Yeah, how'd that
I
happen?
didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genius Invocation TCG.
Bro, you have a card with you
The
on it,
game
Sucrose.
has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned.
Yeah, bro.
Every now and then, I'll sit down and play a game with the customers in Angel's Share.
I challenge you to a duel.
I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a character card with my image of the Cat's Tail is very intriguing.
Bro, Dealer's character model has
It's
like the
getting
worst
late,
face, bro. He got small
And
face.
someone has some explaining to do. We'll have to have that duel another time.
I'll whoop your ass some other time then, Dealer.
Good. Then I'll take my leave.
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit you where Lord Barbados split you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Guard captain.
I hope Kaya will be alright.
His brother isn't gonna kill him, bro. He'll be fine.
Well, now that we are familiar with the rules, why don't we try playing a game of Genius Invocation TCG?
No, no, bro. The shy nerd girl.
2 new players having their first ever duel. This sounds like fun.
Sweet, we get to take
But
Sucrose's first
in
time.
order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards.
Bro.
Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards.
Oh,
Got it?
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. And I didn't know what they were for at first. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sucrose character
wait, so
cards.
dude, Sumeru already
So
had
why
Kaya
don't we
Dealer?
have our first duel?
That's actually
Alright.
crazy.
Let's duel.
It's getting super popular. You'd be super famous if you were you were a card. Imagine like my face on a goddamn card. And my face is in the thumbnail of these videos. Now, what the hell is this? Shift 1 energy. What is that image? Shift 1 energy from most two of your cards stand. Wait, whoa, let me read that. Shift whatever the fuck that is. Energy from at most 2 of your characters on standby to your active character. Oh, that's for alt spamming. Destroy all summons. Oh, I don't want to switch it out. I just want to choose one summon on your side and grant it +1 usages. When a character uses a skill or equips a talent, spend 1 less Dendro. Okay, we can swap that out. We don't have any Dendro characters. Heal a target character from HP. Well, all these sound pretty useful. It's like I don't even know what the fuck my deck is. Well, doesn't matter. We got.
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are true tests of strength between 2 players.
Okay.
In a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and they'll also be able to grab new cards during an end phase. At the same time, your opponent must also spend elemental dice to take actions, so you'll be unable to view their intent.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready? It's time for some exhilarating fights to the bitter end. Musa!
Oh my god, bro. We'll open with.
Ready when you are.
Hi. Well, she opened with herself, bro. This looks fairly good. We'll swap the last two just to see what we can get. That's actually better. Okay. Physical damage, cryo damage. Okay. We're gonna need to open up with cryo, switch to D-Look. Hit. It's small, right? Look on. What does this card do? Next time you perform a switch character, switch we can have fast action instead of a... Well, that might be the most perfect card we've put out. Next time we perform a switch, that should be on standby any given time.
Cool it.
Cool it. Bitch. We don't have enough to like do anything for him anyways. So it wouldn't even matter if I switched him in because I can't do pyro attack. I don't have enough pyros. Unless take something like, I don't know, this. Do. No, it's gonna turn into cryo. Gotta do it in the right order. So if I should do a switch, I was to do something like this. We'll use. Well, it doesn't matter what I use, I'm gonna swap it anyways.
Let's go.
Okay, so it's a fast action. Okay, so I can still keep going. Which now means if I take something like this and swap that into this, get hit open, knock the ever-living shit out of her. Perfect, bro. Call me legend because I'll be out here with the dairy. Alright, it's end turn, but there's nothing I can do. Through town. Oh, it is looking good. Give me all those pyros, come on! Good enough.
Animal test 6308. wait.
Whoa, whoa, what she just hit me with? It swaps what character's active? That's crazy. Better instrument. One large deals one. Oh, what? One animal damage summons one large wind spirit. It deals 2 damage. After your character triggers a swirl reaction, damage dealt in a lost swirl can be. The hell does Hu Tao card do? Use one summon on the other side destroy it. Both characters. Okay. Look at the summon. I don't have any summons. I just realized. Oh. Oh, so Sucrose is active. Animal damage. So it will kill Sucrose. I can't use reverse because I don't have 2 tools. I guess I should just go in for a hit. That sounds about right. I mean, I'm not really sure what else I can do. I'll swap it to Kaya. They'll kill her Sucrose.
308. My research. Darn. I didn't factor that into the equation.
Damn, bro. Scientific my ass. I'll switch it to Duke.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Let's hit that Kaya card with some of that. I think about it, I can prep D-Luke's alt. Oh, I already gave over that card, never mind. Yeah, that's end line. 1. Nothing else we can do. The power of Luke D. Okay. What the fuck is this? We'll keep the cryo. Come on, give us a pyro. Oh my god. What the hell is this?
Cool it.
These summon cards are useless. I don't know what the hell a summon is, no. What is this? Endro die. Man, these useless ass. The max we can have. Okay, he's got stronger damage. Sayonara, brother man. I don't think he can kill me. Keep Master Luke D alive. Oh, it's not enough. We don't have enough. Alright, let's kill Kaya. Just like real life.
I'm not done.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Okay. Shut up. We got nothing else to do. I'm ending my turn. I summon D-Luke and attack phase. Well, shut up. We'll finish this in one strike. No. Now you always say, well, you got animal, but what are you doing? I'll finish this in one strike. God damn. No.
There can be no excuse or defeat.
How does this do? Shift one weapon equipment card that has been equipped to one of your characters to another one. Oh, okay, that's cool. Next time you use a skill, switch your characters. On the crane returned, switch your next character to be the actors. Okay. Okay. These cards mean nothing to me. Oh,
Ready when you...
Okay. One character card defeated.
You're not winning this battle, kid. Let's get some more cryo up in here. Cryo's useless now. Once again, there's no summons. Three, two. No, I can't do it. I can't like. No. Maybe I can actually. Oh, hang on. Oh wait, no, it'll cost one. Well, this should work. Let's play it. Hang on. You can swirl off like shit like this, right? Is swirling a thing, or is swirling only for after your character or summon triggers a swirl reaction? Well, it's more of a strategy move, not really a combat effective move. Is swirling a thing? I don't know, is it? We're gonna try it. I don't know, so hey, this is the only time to find out. What we're gonna do is we're gonna play the Shenhe card. We're gonna place one Dendro. That field is actively on effect. What we're gonna do is we'll have Kai attack full force.
Dodge this.
Which causes him to switch. But Sucrose is now active. In which I will take this and replace the Dendro one into Animo. So I'll then trigger this. Which, does that swirl? It did swirl! Okay. Well, look at that advanced play, bro. Now both my characters have their old flip. Get that Geo shit out of here. Of course, I got fucking the most powerful Kaya build imaginable. He's not even active. Bro, it cost me one turn to swap into Kaya. But it will be funny.
This will be interesting.
Let's see what he's gonna do. I mean, if he hits me with a 9 damage, I'll shit myself. Did this give him extra damage? Oh, what's this card do? Only playable if your character is defeated this round. Create one omnium. Okay. So works for Kaya, right? He's a sword user. I can take these two. Just for overkill, I'll hit him with Glacial Waltz. Oh right, Glacial Waltz isn't like a fucking super ultimate move, is it? I can kill him with the regular. Glacial Waltz isn't a super technical attack. Man, bro. You suck. Okay, well, that was TCG.
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards.
Just not good.
The rules must be more complicated than I first thought. Every decision is a difficult trade-off in this game.
Not really.
If there was only a way to transplant the arms of the two standby characters onto the active character's body.
Hmm?
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose.
Transmog.
Don't be a sore loser. That kind of thing is looked down on in TCG circles.
Oh, I am sorry. I was beaten fair and square. I know that. I just can't stand losing. But it was a fun match.
It was a close call. It wasn't.
Paimon didn't know you could get so competitive, Sucrose.
I always get a little upset when I lose. It's like that with my research, too. It always gets to me when my experiments don't go as planned. Especially when there's an alchemy genius like Albedo around to compare myself to.
You lost me at alchemy and experiments.
Huh?
But I'm pretty sure it's normal to feel that way.
Yeah, you don't like
Playing
losing?
cards is no different. Each game you lose makes you want to win the next one to settle the score. And the desire to win pushes you to improve your strategy and build a better deck.
Yes.
Seizing victory through a winning combination of luck, skill, and experience is where all the fun of Genius Invocation lies.
But what if you keep trying and never win a single game?
When you just suck.
A losing streak, yeah. That'll definitely get you down. But it's way better to keep trying until you win than to just accept you're a plain old loser and give up.
You make a good point, Diona.
Besides, Sucrose, you're already making great progress. It'd take at least 8 of our regular booze hounds to match your level. You played well this last match.
She's not wrong, bro. I'm glad the game has the idea that you keep trying even when you're losing. I wonder if a gacha game that has a rig system has any reason to promote that kind of message.
Thank you. I'm just a little disappointed to lose, that's all.
Rosy cheek soup.
But Genius Invokation TCG is a really fun game.
Good! Having fun is the main thing. If you ever want to play again in the future, feel free to come by the Cat's Tail. But don't expect me to play with you. I just mean, this place probably has the right atmosphere.
Is that so?
I'll definitely be back.
Alright. I think you should have all the basics down by now. I need to get back to bartending. Shiyan's likely been busy making his tavern more popular with his delicious cocktails. Pui, pui, pui. And we can't have that.
That might make the tavern better with his delicious cock.
Burning Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty busy, you know. So if you need any more help, go bother Shiyan.
Love. Is that it? No, it still goes. Okay. Hey, dude who has a name that's
I
not even
see.
close to German.
So you have now grasped the rules of Genius Invocation TCG.
Yeah, it took a lot longer than I expected.
That's right. The Travelers, Sucrose, and Paimon are TCG players now.
Paimon, do you even know how to play?
Paimon picked it up from watching you and Sucrose.
They should allow you to play against Paimon for like practice rounds.
Becoming a TCG player is not as simple as that. You cannot call yourselves true TCG players until you have passed the test.
The what?
Sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official players recognized by the Genius Invocation TCG Society, you have to pass the test.
Sealing a amateur with a deck of
It's
cards?
just a tabletop card game. I'm not sure how you would plan on achieving something like that.
We've done far worse.
Basically, to become an official and recognized TCG player, you have to best 3 opponents in a duel.
Huh?
So, you have to win 3 duels against 3 different opponents?
The duel you just played can count towards this tally. I
Wait,
agree.
Wait, isn't that on Yu-Gi-Oh?
Although I
You have to
didn't
get the 3
observe
stars?
the match myself, I did listen along, and from what I could hear, you both performed at a rather high level.
Same way you can hear what Prince says.
A well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master.
No, not really.
But back to the matter at hand. The Traveler only needs to beat 2 more opponents to become an official TCG player.
Is it?
Sucrose, you may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened. I can assure you that winning 3 games is well within your ability. But first things first, Shuyen. Before that, our TCG newcomers should receive their free gift.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me. Everyone who wants to start playing Genius Invocation TCG is entitled to claim a free Casket of Tomes.
Casket of Tomes.
Oh, Timaeus mentioned it, didn't he? It was from the light novels he's been reading. The thing that the main character found in his attic.
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TCG player was trapped inside, right?
Sure.
So the Casket of Tomes is actually real?
Well, actually, all card cases in Genius Invocation TCG are called Caskets of Tomes.
Oh,
Not only do they provide a reliable and sturdy container to store your decks,
well, it's from
they can
Samara.
also sense when other people in the area are also carrying a Casket of Tomes with them.
Oh boy.
Oh, Paimon, guess what you're gonna say next? The reason they can sense each other is because they have the souls of ancient TCG players inside!
No, because they have sensors.
That would mean an extraordinarily high number of people in history have been turned into disembodied souls as a consequence of playing card games. No. The real reason that it
Thank
can
you.
sense other caskets is because it holds a nifty little mechanism invented by Sumeru scholars.
Yeah.
Darn, what a letdown.
Fine, you want people to be enslaved? Cool.
Alright, now let's see this Casket of Tomes already!
Big ass box.
All Caskets of Tomes are issued by Margaret, so you will need to see her to claim yours.
Okay, well, how do we get different ones then?
Probably for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them out, knowing how eager we both are to promote the game, we'd probably have dished them all out by now.
Interesting.
Okay, so go and see Margaret to claim your Casket of Tomes, use it to find another player, beat them in a duel, and then come back here.
Roger that.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the last one?
I shall choose the final contestant he must beat in order to become an official TCG player, for it must be one of comparable prowess. Excellent plan, Prince. Happy dueling, both of you.
Didn't we just say that the supers weren't counted? Give me my freelo jumps.
Prince seems to have high hopes for you.
Huh. Alright, let's go claim my detonation box. This is all part of the same quest. Okay, we'll make this all one video, bro. I'm not gonna try to make this 400 video parts.
Hello, you three. Has little Diona finished teaching you the rules of Genius Invocation?
Problem.
Ah, I see you're here for your Casket of Tomes, aren't you? A very useful tool indeed.
Oh, what's that look
So
like?
this is a Casket of Tomes.
This
That's right.
is a
A
certified
purpose-built
casket.
case for your card deck that can even detect when someone else nearby is carrying one. Gosh, whoever invented this must have seriously disliked being alone.
Yeah, well, even the most fun game is pretty lonely if you got no one else to play it with.
Hey,
True.
bro, don't insult
So
kids
I'm
in
glad
front
that
like
these
that.
customers
You know they
of
don't got friends.
TCG players are able to congregate at the Cat's Tail.
It can't be bad for business. People drinking, getting angry,
You're
drinking,
not wrong,
playing
but
games.
that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people to come together and enjoy their favorite hobby. It creates a nice atmosphere.
You should
Anyway,
just call them customers.
now that you have your
not
caskets
players.
of tomes, it's time to find some opponents.
Alright. In that case, I'll go find some people to play against too. Let's meet back at the Cat's Tail in a while.
You can win yours.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
I wasn't gonna say, bro. I'm not gonna say the line, bro. I saw the line. Everyone saw it, bro. You can edit your decks in the casket in a turn. Care about identifying. My dick. Editing your deck. I got it. Okay, well, Not much I can really say to that. Okay. Only a TCG player. Could I be playing the TCG? And it's okay. You use the open inventory. It's a gadget, but you can't actually access it on the gadget wheel.
There's a player nearby! That way! Let's go see!
Shut up.
Aha! It's you!
It's you.
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can assist the two of you with?
Those some TCGs, son.
We want to become official Genius Invocation TCG players! But we have to pass the test first, so we need to beat 3 players in a duel. Our casket of tomes led us to you!
Oh, I see. Unfortunately, I'm on duty right now.
I'm just gonna, when it comes to new tension, well, his voice, I already have his voice. I'm not doing it.
Are you quoting the Knights of Favonius handbook at me?
Yes.
So be it. Then let the duel begin.
Damn, bro, he hit us with the salute. Oh, I got I need to. Can you imagine that? Bro, this dude got a Helichel deck. Even the greatest adventure must start with a random encounter with Helichels in the wild. The character uses Cryo. Okay, Cryo, I use that. When you perform a switch, spend 1 less elemental die. That's pretty good because I need that. Draw 2 cards. Coco Cock. Strategize, bro. Call it what it is. Pot agreed. Next time character from a switch, I use switches a lot. And if someone gets to this is a good set of hands. Like always, same strategy. Open
Ready
up
when
cards.
you are.
Watch this, bro. We're gonna get 6 cryos. Well, I got half of what I asked for. We'll drop these 2 off. Yeah, we're not gonna use D-Look for a while. Alright, someone thinks they're funny. How's he gonna use the animal? Let's use those. Has to be the same type. We'll use the animal then.
Dodge this!
Bro, opening gunfire, bro. Imagine losing a character on the first turn. Uninstall. Whoa! Is that permanently equipped on it? How does this stay? Does it stay until the end of the round or between rounds? Because if I play it now, well, there's only one way to find out. I might as well just find out by doing it. So I'm going to place that down now so that it'll stay between rounds. Our elemental is pretty bad. We're not going to lose a character this round. I know that much. Alright, we'll engage him and we'll swap rounds. Swap. We could throw out a Kokomi, see what we get. Ah, fuck it, one round. Nigga! Passive hide skill, what was that? Support and a weapon system. Well, give me some cryo. Daddy kinda needs a new pair of shoes. Well, looks like we're swapping the Duke. Looks like we're swapping into Duke. Just so because oh, perfect. Hit him with a little Mustang salad. Get frostbite. Now I can swap. Counts as a fast action. I use this. Oh. I'm
Let's
literally
go.
a legend at this game. That kills him. Not yet. You can hit this fucker with a fucking insta kill Kamehameha, bro. God damn, I'm good. Joke gameplay, bro. Dude didn't even stand a chance. That was literally legendary.
Gosh, I lost. You're remarkably good at this, considering how new to the game you are.
Damn right, I'm good.
Let's play again when you have some time. But ideally, not when I'm on duty.
Roger that, Swan.
We did it! Now we have 2 victories under our belt. Let's get back to the cat's tail. Paimon wonders who Prince is gonna pick as our
Prince, bro, you sure the cat can't talk? I know I should be able to talk to the cat, right?
I sensed that he had what it took to become an official TCG player, but he has returned to the tavern more quickly than I had expected.
Yes.
Defeat the opponent I have arranged for you, and you shall become an official TCG player. I look forward to watching this game immensely. Not just Prince. I can't wait either. Come, your opponent is waiting for you.
He won't lose to them, whoever it is. Right, Trevor?
Who could it be?
What ho, fellow boys
Oh
of the
no.
Stellar Void.
What hoe? She called herself a hoe.
And I was briefly discountenanced when I heard the tidings of your sworn oath to become the thrice victorious. But so be it. You who are enslaved by dueling desire, be released from your shackles into the glorious arena of gladiatorial combat. Step forth, O brave challenger. Your princessin grants you an audience. Hearken well. The wretched clock chimes yet again, as the declining light of the day grows dimmer still.
Pardon my directness, but we have not been waiting that long. Mein Fräulein could afford to be a little less impatient.
Great.
Paimon knows those voices.
The goddamn princess.
Your opponent sounds anxious to begin.
Yeah.
That's what Prince said. Please enter and enjoy your...
Great, bro. We gotta engage in Mortal Kombat with fucking Bishop. Hello, Amy.
It's Fischl and I!
Who the hell else would it be?
Who else but the princessin?
Yeah, she got looking kind of
For,
sick.
as the name of this hallowed rite suggests, only when the wisest of heroes is summoned can the master of cards hope to be crowned the champion.
Anyone ever notice Fischl's outfit is right above her nipple? Like, literally her nipple's probably like right... Her titty's there. The nipple's probably like right there, bro. This shit's right on the line of it.
This path is a treacherous
Slutty
one.
ass outfit.
It must be tread with great caution, for
The fact,
eternal doom and
Don't blame me that she's
damnation
16.
are but one wrong step away at any given moment. That is why none is more suited
Look
to
at it, bro.
appear
I'm
in
not
this
wrong.
audience chamber than the princessin, whose Aug de Verurtelung des großen Kaleido-Phantasmus has witnessed 10,000 battles across 3,000 worlds.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh.
is that right?
Yeah, whatever, bro.
Indeed.
Perfect character to
Mein
find against.
Fräulein
She can
has
shit with
watched
that, bro.
many games of Genius Invocation TCG, and has gained a solid grasp of the rules. Even in a duel between beginners, it is best that both participants are well versed in them.
She's a beginner too.
Oh, that's true.
You say what? Have you played any? Yeah, has she played any games?
Ah, this makes sense now. Prince did say that he was gonna pair us with someone of a similar skill level.
Oh, so she only has
Guess
2
that means
wins.
Fischl hasn't been playing that long either.
She's not a recognized leader either.
The princessin needed but a single glance at these mere machinations of mankind to discern their working principles. Thus, with speed and brilliance paralleled by lightning alone, do I now arrive here at the gateway to yonder circle of secrets.
Main Fräulein, too, has bested 2 opponents thus far, and is therefore 1 step away from becoming an official TCG player.
So there's a lot on the line, huh? Either Fischl or the Traveler is gonna come out of this duel as an official TCG player!
Indeed.
The Prinzessin herself heeds the call of fate and descends to this realm from the Immanakreich. Yet still, you dare to doubt the inevitability of the inevitable. Your stubborn foolishness is contemptible.
Main Fräulein, I implore you to consider less odious turns of phrase, lest you be forced to feast on your words in the fullness of time.
Eat crow, kid. You're not winning.
I shall not lose, Oz!
You will.
What say you, Outlander? Do you wish to
Outlander.
make an enemy of me, the Prinzessin de Vertelung, who even now begins to strum the strings of fate that shall sound out the Traveler's Requiem?
Verily. Verily, it is time to duel.
Then I say it is time to see what you are made of.
That'd be the perfect character for a fucking card game. She's got herself, bro, and Bennett, and Kaya, bro. Matsutake rules. Never mind, it's meant to be. Yeah, whatever. Who gives a shit? What does round ends? Character's normal attack costs 1 less. This is pretty good opening. Except for that summoning card. Why the fuck did I take that? I can swap it anyways. Same opening, bro. Strategy never
This will
fails.
be interesting.
It won't be. 6 cryos, please. Same strategies before. Open up with cryo, switch to sucrose, switch to Diluc. At the strategy switches. Okay. Cryo artifact equip. What does it cost? These are the same color. His attack costs 2 now. Let's go all out at the beginning. Let's double deck him. Now his attack costs 2.
Free!
Hope I don't get M-tashed where I fucking get hit by like nuclear holocaust level of damage, where she hits us with her ult like 1 turn in.
I summon thee!
That's what that is. Okay, that's what a summon is. Interesting. Nothing. Things 1 cryo, huh? I still need this for Diluc. Wait, I can place this on Diluc now, right? Perfect, actually. I can empower Diluc and then not have to worry about it later in the fight. I can too. So I'll just attack for 2 turns. Okay. Bitch. What the fuck is that? That's some bondage gear, bro? You know, a company just get in trouble for putting that shit on Square? What the fuck is this? Bro, give me something. We're gonna swap out the animal. Oh, I'm being fucked. Throw this thing away. Give me some cryo, bro. Jesus. Still cost 2, huh? I mean... I need to build up to his ult so I can swap him.
Freeze!
Alts won't be too much of a problem. Not yet. She's swapping that ninja. Bet he can heal, can he? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Normal costs one less. Unaligned element. I already can't do it, so I can do one unaligned. It's two unaligned. Or normal attack.
Let's light it up!
God damn! Fucked up my whole strat. Nothing I can do. I didn't think Overload would swap. Probably should have known what Bennett would do. I mean, oh, fuck, bro. I thought he would heal, not fucking swap me out. Bitch. Get out of here. The polearm characters? Well... Can't use any of this. Things aren't looking too good. I had a strategy set up. I got a bunch of shit set up. It's for polearms? Okay, perfect. You can throw this away. For, I guess, Anima. Got Electro on her. What does Anima do again? Forcibly switch. We don't want Bennett on screen. What I'm going to do is something unique. I'm going to activate it. I'm going to use 2 Pyro. I'm basically setting up D-Luke to be buffed before I pull him out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to hit this dude. Look at this fucker off the field.
6308.
So that official's back out. He's buffing. Okay. The attack still costs less. Okay. I think this will work. Take this, replace that with this. No. We have to do it after. Right. Jesus, I keep almost fucking that up. Does she have enough to attack me
Ready
again?
when you
I
are.
don't think she does. Okay, good. So I can swap this card. She'll allow me to get a hit off on her. Good.
Dodge this!
That defeats Fischl.
This is but a small sacrifice necessary to achieve ultimate victory.
The round's over and she'll go first. So is it, what is it? Only playable if your character's defeated this round. Okay. So we'll play it after he loses. Kyle will come back. Kyle will be downed. But I'll be able to pull out something else. Oh, the Paimon Horn. What the hell is that one? Okay, well. Cryo, Animal, Pyro. I think this is good enough. That's if Kaya doesn't die. I don't know who gets put in when Kaya dies. Yeah, he's gone.
I'm not done.
So we want to take the field. The cryo is completely worthless. I can swap in Kaya. We'll see what we can do. We'll put in secrets.
I want to.
Now see what happens to those who dare defy the Prinzessin!
Oh, because he killed him. Because Kaya died. What does this do? Convert elemental dice. Converts the elemental dice spent to Omni die. Do I play that now? Wait. And convert these. Bro. We're balling. Let's do some damage first. So what does this do? Large wind spirit. Yes. After your character triggers a swirl, convert the elemental type this card's damage to deal the elemental swirl. This allows me to swap later.
Animal hypostasis emulation!
Oh, it does 1 damage now. Puts that on there. And that allows me to swap. Wait. Oh, let's just kill this fucker immediately.
Animal test 6308.
Couldn't break the.
What happened? Oz, with lightning twixt upper and lower mandible, strike thy pointy beak into this obstacle and remove it from my path!
Mein Fräulein, I cannot simply attack the traveler.
Damn, bro, she told me she's starting to fuck me up. Shit, bro, we can go for a normal attack too, but what we're gonna do now, we're gonna swap into D-Luke.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Because the animal hypostasis will attack, and when D-Luke applies Pyro, it'll swirl it. Man, I'm a fucking legend at this game. And now when it attacks, it should swirl. We got nothing. I don't know what I'm doing. We got nothing left. There we go. Swirled it. Hey, straight pine launch. Right, it's over, bro. She's lost. Man, I'm a legend. Strategy. We're not gonna pull her back out, so I need as much pyro as I can get. Well, that's pretty good. Because I don't think we're gonna have to pull her back out. Ceremonial blade work. It's over, bro. The action phase begins. Create Omni elements. Huh. Well, Pylons is good. Just because I can. More Pyro. This fight's over. Just like that, the legend come live. That was easy, bro. I have become defeater official. TCG aficionado. Get your ass whooped.
Impossible! Ugh, the cursed dragon looms near once more, casting its dark shadow on the slender threads of fate, hiding them from my vision. Traveler, was even this part of your plan?
Honestly, yeah. It was.
What a truly ingenious plot, and what an exciting duel to witness.
Congratulations! You've won 3 duels now. That makes you an official TCG
You
player.
don't see that hip sway? Yes, Kusuno's got the
You're back!
Coochie grabber
Does that
fucking
mean-
bodysuit, bro.
Yep. I've won 2 games so far. When I got back, I heard you were in the middle of your final duel. So I came over to watch.
Damn, bro, I can't believe Sucrose is gonna be our rival.
Sucrose won too as well! Great work!
Oh, that cat one.
It seems I am forced to admit, fellow voyager of the stellar void, that your mastery of the cards is second to none.
Yep.
To commemorate your glorious ascent to a battlefield beyond this lowly mortal realm, I grant thee an incarnation of my majesty in miniature. As you embark on this ingenious vocation, may you wield it in battle against all your fated foes,
She gives the
that
official
not
card.
a single one of
Bro.
them may be left standing.
She gives us the official card. Bro, it's like the original Yu-Gi-Oh! They used to give you, like, here's my best card, bro. I got my shit fucked up. Hopefully it can help you.
Main Fräulein wishes to give you a Main Fräulein character card.
Bro, I remember that's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels where it's like you put 3 prize cards on, you put a prize card on the line and you lost, you had to give it.
Wow, it's Fischl's character card!
It's actually crazy when you think about shit like that. Or it's like, damn, I lost like the best card in my deck, and now this dude's deck is stronger.
'Tis a mere token of such. To the victor of this splendid duel is a boon of commensurate splendor due.
But you get it, like when it does. It's like I give him my best card, now his deck becomes stronger, and he defeats people, and now it's like I'm a part of that deck, and through the culmination of all his battles, he literally got stronger, and using my cards and that dude's cards, and it's like in spirit you achieve victory with him.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I am also a beginner who has won 2 games so far. Might I also have the honor of joining you in a duel?
She doesn't know official
If you would be willing, of course.
Nothing would delight me more. I hereby grant you permission to join me in performing the hallowed rite of Genius Invocation.
One other thing.
got her ass whooped right into the
When
next
I
duel.
got back, Prince and Shuyan said there was something they needed to give you.
No card game in the world has a card like that. Paimon bets it's some kind of prize for making it as an official TCG player.
Yeah, you know those instant wins cards. There's like 700 of them in Yu-Gi-Oh! And all of them are fucking banned.
With 3 electro dice, I summon my eternal familiar, Osvaldo Hrafnavine, to my side. Heed my invocation!
But, Main Fräulein, I have been by your side all along.
I mean in the game, Oz.
I hope they do dialogue like this more.
I'll use chaotic entropy to invoke a large wind spirit that deals increased damage when it carries an element other than animo. So,
Oh, so be it. One shall not be swayed by such a feeble attack.
Bro, I hope to God they keep dialogue like that. That is so great.
Ah, so it was you who won the duel in the end. I knew you'd do it. Congratulations! You are now officially recognized members of the Genius Invocation TCG community. Very well done. Now, I will explain to you what becoming an official TCG player entails. The first thing all new official TCG players receive is their TCG Player's Handbook. This handbook tells you exactly what you need to do to become a top-tier TCG player. Make sure you read it. Secondly, a range of Genius Invocation merchandise is now available for you to purchase here at the Cat's Tail. So you see, becoming an official TCG player is really just the first step.
You're damn right. Meow.
And thirdly, whenever you wish to play a game with a friend, you can use the invitation board there.
Huh?
Whoever you wish to duel against, simply invite them to the tavern for a game. Yes, it's right by the bar counter. Once you get the hang of it, you can play with your friends whenever you want.
Bro,
That's it, really. If there's anything else you didn't quite understand, you can always come and ask me.
meow.
Yes, indeed, I'm quite sure they will. Oh, sorry, I forgot to translate for you. Prince would like to say, hope you have fun playing Genius Invocation TCG.
Well, I hope I do too. Alright, audience, anyone who watches this video, add me. I will fuck you up in this game, as you saw my complete lack of skills. Visible yet invisible. What's it called that? What's that? Match invitation letter. Oh. How many levels are there? Only 10. Blank dynamic card. Traveler card, huh? So what are these? You can select a player from the player list at the invitation board. Just send an invitation to an invitation. Okay. I said okay, and I fucking did this. That's it. Through the card shop. Oh boy. Effects, support cards. Event cards. Why would I read through all of this? What is this? Oh, you can get packs of cards? Oh, okay. Well, these are like the super skins. Look at our invitation levels. That how so basically, if I want to get like a certain person's card. Okay, so if I want to get Mona, I would need to invite Mona using the invitation, beat her, and I get the Mona card. Okay, I get it. I get it. That's what the invitations are for. You can invite certain characters. Okay. I'll take a little look at the invite board. Where's the invite board? Oh, there it is. Yeah, one invite. Okay. I'm sure someone's already figured out what cards are meta. Interesting. Challenges, serious showdown. Play level 7. Okay, I think that. Okay, so that's how you get. Oh man, this is a whole intricate system. Well, I don't know, I'll be grinding. Thanks for watching.